Lupin's expression changed instantly. Who could have possibly slipped past the Duke of Gen's guards and sent a message straight to the eldest lady inside the inner residence? I didn't see who it was. If this message came from an outsider, I've thought it over. And something doesn't add up, Aurelia said. Why would this information about the southern frontier come to me and not the elders of the house? She stopped and stared at Lupin, her voice calm but steely. What Aurelia truly wanted was for Lupin to personally investigate the attempted assassination of Prince Lysander. Lupin bowed. Yes, my lady. Uncle Ping, if you notice anyone suspicious, understood. He handed his umbrella to Seraphina and quickly departed after bowing. Aurelia's gaze lingered on his retreating figure. Seraphina gently reminded her, My lady, shall we return and change into brighter clothes? Aurelia pulled her gaze away, her voice faint from illness. I'm tired, and let's go back. When she returned to Clear Radiant's courtyard, Qingju was already waiting under the eaves. Seeing her fresh-faced and loyal as ever made Aurelia's eyes sting. Qingju had grown up with her, more sister than servant. When Aurelia was 10, begged her grandfather to take her to war. Qingju had been her first recruit. That unit would one day save her life multiple times on the battlefield. At 16, disguised as a boy and on the front lines again, she was speared through the abdomen and swept into a freezing river. The guard was nearly wiped out, saving her. The military doctors said survival was a miracle, but that she would never bear children. Qingju blamed herself and became the adopted daughter of Vice General Shen. She came back to protect Aurelia, heart and soul. Come in, Aurelia said softly. Seraphina held the curtain open. Please. Clad in a crisp martial outfit, Qingju entered and gave a formal salute. My lady, what are your orders? Aurelia removed her cloak and passed it to Seraphina. She sat at her desk and picked up a brush, her movements swift and efficient. Qingju stayed back. Aurelia quickly finished writing and sealed the letter. Seraphina, no one is to disturb us. Yes. Aurelia stepped to Qingju and handed her the letter. Qingju took the letter without hesitation. Aurelia grabbed her wrist. Aurelia's grip tightened, her eyes burning red with suppressed fury. If something happens to my family, if no one survives, you must retrieve the war records from our military scribes. Deliver this letter to your foster father, General Shen. Find my grandfather's former lieutenant, Liu Huan Cheng. Her voice dropped. And kill him. Qingju's eyes widened. All gone? Aurelia's expression was grim. Qingju sensed the gravity and bowed deeply. I understand. I will not fail. Seraphina hurried in with concern. Aurelia stood by the brazier watching the flames dance. Her turbulent emotions slowly settled. She had done what she could. I'm tired, she murmured. She removed Aurelia's hair ornaments and dressed her in lighter clothes. Aurelia lay on the couch and dozed for a while, until Chin Nanny, her mother's trusted aide, came to deliver medicine. Aurelia frowned at the bitter taste. This medicine will help. My lady. Just a month more, handing her warm water. Tomorrow is Beatrice's wedding. My mother is busy. Tell her not to worry about me. Yes, I'll deliver the message. Seeing Aurelia reach for a military strategy book, Seraphina tactfully cleared the table. I'll walk you out. Nanny, she said cheerfully. On the way out, Chin Nanny warned her, tomorrow's a big day. Servants might get distracted. Remind the maids to tend the braziers and keep the room warm. The lady can't take the cold. Night watch must stay sharp. Leave it to me, Seraphina replied, pulling open the curtain with a smile. Before she could return inside, Faith came running from the snowy gate, breathless. Is the lady awake? Yes, just finished her medicine. What happened to you? You're covered in snow. Faith grinned mysteriously. Good news. Let me tell her, she'll be pleased. Before Seraphina could stop her, Faith darted inside. My lady, she said with a curtsy, Prince Lysander heard you weren't feeling well and, well, he came quietly this morning to our rear gate. He said he was here to collect annotated military texts from the Duke. At the mention of Lysander, Aurelia froze. Her fingers dug into the wooden table, knuckles white. In her past life, it was she who handed him those very books.